Good morning, guys. Are your portfolios risk averse? Are your portfolios well diversified? Are your portfolios able to control your anxieties? So, presenting before you a small video of how the portfolio designing needs to take place. While designing a portfolio, one needs to take into consideration few criticalities like what is your goal for which the portfolio is getting constructed? What is the age? Is the portfolio to be a conservative portfolio or it has to be an aggressive portfolio? Is the portfolio taking your short to medium term risk into consideration? Is your portfolio in the position to accomplish your goals? These are few of the questions which comes into the mind of all the investors while development of the portfolio takes place. While designing the portfolio should always contain the core part of it. There has to be a core part which should always be conservative in characteristics. It should be designed in a manner that there has to be few debt funds which are high yielding in characteristics and which should take care of your short to medium term risk as well. That is, you can easily liquidate your portfolios during the short time to take care of any emergency. In the equity side, the core part of the portfolio should always contain the strong flexi caps and multi caps, which should have an auto rebalancing strategies involved into that. With auto rebalancing strategies, I mean that the fund manager should have the prerogative of the fund manager should have that leverage to basically change any of the sectors as per according to the market variance, so that these stable flexi caps and multi caps should formulate or should give good returns into your portfolios. Your buffer part of the portfolio should contain strong and stable mid caps. With strong mid caps, I really mean to say that it should not be in a characteristic that it goes abysmally high, the returns, and abysmally low whenever the market goes into a variable mode. Followed with that, the peripheral part of the portfolio should always contain very stable small caps, and it should also contain thematic funds. Basically, thematic funds are those sectoral funds where the money is deployed into specific sectors. For example, your banking financials, your FMCG, your infrastructure, your pharmaceuticals. So strategic entry and exit from such funds are very, very important. For example, during the COVID time, the pharmaceutical was performing exceptionally very well. Before that, the banking and financial sector was doing exceptionally very well. In the longer term, the infrastructure segment is seen to perform extremely very well. So if all these factors are taken into considerations, your portfolios can be designed or shall be designed in a manner that with a very strong core followed with buffer and followed with periphery, your variations in your portfolios can be controlled. And at the same time, your portfolio should contain international stocks as well. International stocks helps in bringing very strong stocks into your portfolios like Facebook, Alphabet, Netflix, Google, Amazon, etc, etc, etc. It also adds to the diversification into your portfolios where you are internationally diversifying your money, and also it acts as where the rupee depreciation factor can also be taken into consideration, as in how the money goes into the international zones. Also, after COVID, it is important that your portfolio should be completely hedged against gold. Gold always acts and always performs whenever there is an uncertainty in an economy. For example, during the COVID wave 1, during the Ukraine-Russia war, gold always acts as a strong cushioning tool and helps in providing the downside protection to your portfolio. Therefore, guys, with having such caricature or architecture into your portfolios, you will be able to not only accomplish your goal during the stipulated time frame, but most importantly, investors, you will be able to control your anxiety. And by controlling such anxieties, your strategic actions will be taken in a manner that, as in how your portfolio demands different operations, you can be well able to take those operations and help in doing justice to your portfolios. Thank you guys for seeing this video. Coming up with a new video very soon.